Yo, what's up guys? So today's video is going to be breaking down Doinb Jayce against Yassuo's Yassuo. It's going to be a great game to look at how to dominate laning phase. Of course, Jayce is a counter to Yassuo. I definitely think it favors the Jayce, so don't give Mo any slack for this loss. It's going to be good to break down his laning phase. I've actually played with Doinb. The guy's a monster in solo queue. Currently 1.2k LP in EU. After about a month or so of grinding on this server, he's currently ranked 4 or 5, I believe. And he's a very unique playstyle, man. This guy is a freak. You can see he gets timers. He does every single thing. Like, he roams so much. He has a different, unique style that not many other mid laners are going to do. It's actually a very similar style to Caps, who he's versing in the finals this weekend. And let me know in the comments below who you think is going to win, either G2 or Fun Plus. I'm super interested to see what everyone thinks. I actually think Fun Plus are going to win, and I'm going to be at the finals in Paris as well, which I can't wait for. So without further ado, let's break down his gameplay today and jump straight into the video. Heading onto the Rift now, you can take a look at the rune pages. The Jayce has actually gone for the Kleptomancy. This makes a lot of sense into short range matchups. Things like the Yasuo, things like Galio. You can proc your auto attack very often, hit those Klepto stacks up. Mo actually opts for the Conqueror on the Yasuo, not the Halo Blades, which everybody's been going lately. And you can see here, Doinb on the blue side, picking up First Blood on the Kai'Sa. Typical Kai'Sa, Xayah matchup. This is so... If you look at the World Finals last year, it was literally Xayah Kai'Sa every game. Now it's Xayah Kai'Sa again. At the end of the day, I do enjoy watching these lanes. Like, it's pretty exciting to watch how they play out. And you can see Doinb starts W and just moves up, man, looking for some Klepto procs. Very, very aggressive level 1. And Jayce wins that out. He actually gets a health potion from his Klepto as well. So it's going to be a net positive for Doinb. And because he's not running the Ignite, like, Mo definitely has kill pressure. Doinb has to be definitely very wary of this, but you can see just auto spacing those W's in perfectly and getting a lot of that Klepto gold for free. It's hit by that Q, but the level 2 advantage is going to be too much here for Doinb, mid-king. This guy's a freak, man. If you watch Doinb's pro view, man, he literally just like he spams timers every 1 second, man. If there's a flash or something gone, he just starts spamming timers over and over. Copy and pasting as he moves in to get this Talia. Maybe a free kill. Can he chase it down? What does he have? Does he have anything? Oh, beautiful. He picks that up. Gonna get that red buff. Perfect move. And that Talia entered lane very hard. It's gonna be hard for Mo actually to recover this lane from here. Jayce with red buff, I mean, it's really oppressive. Especially under tower now. But the Jayce has no flash, so Mo has kill potential, I think. All he's got to do is stack his Conqueror and get the all-in onto the Jayce. The thing about the Jayce is he always has his... If you keep your E in your hammer stance, you literally just smash the Yasuo away. That's a nice little aggressive trade coming out of the Yasuo here. The Jayce has the teleport, so I wouldn't be surprised if he shoves this next wave, gets the teleport back to lane, starts building up an advantage. He is down a couple of CS here. It's not as though Mo has done anything wrong this laning phase so far. It's simply that the better jungler is usually the winner. Mo's going to grab that base. Double Doran's Blades. Pretty typical for Yasuo's setup. Some extra lifesteal, some extra health, and 1v1 prowess. Doinb will shove this in, and he'll base. We'll see if he uses his teleport. He might actually be able to catch the next wave. We'll see. Because Jayce is a very fast laner if you're using your ultimate to get back to lane. So he gets a serrated Dirk instantly. And it's looking like he's just going to run back to lane. Like, why? You don't really need to teleport here. You're not going to save anything by teleporting. And he's pathing topside very aggressively. I'm guessing he knows there's going to be some type of contention at the blue buff. And I'll also be doing a Doinb Rise VOD as the Jayce moves in now, gets a double kill onto the Talia. He's gonna pick up this top lane wave because mid lane is kind of like, I'm pretty sure Mo grabbed a freeze in the mid lane, so he said, fuck that. I'm gonna get no advantage by staying there. I'm just gonna take this top lane farm and swap back. This is a thing that you see Dopa do very often. If you watch a lot of Dopa VODs, you'll notice him do a lot of efficient lane swaps. If it means like the best efficiency on the map to get farm for, like it's both beneficial for the Shen and the Jayce here. So he actually grabs the kill, shoves the wave. He's gonna get a reset and probably run back mid as the Shen swaps in. Teleport straight back into lane now. And let's see what he can do with his advantage. I want to see if Mo can kind of hit back. Not really much you can do with this spacing, I feel. You see what I mean? Like, what do you, like, how do you, ooh, and he misses the Q. What can you really do with that spacing there? Doesn't really matter what Yasuo does at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm gonna do Doinb Rise VOD review. This guy's Rise, like, for a long time now, it's just been, I honestly think he's the best Rise in the world, better than Faker, especially right now. And I don't think either team are gonna get their hands on Rise this weekend. I don't see why you'd leave Rise open on either side. Just because it suits Doinb and suits Caps' playstyle. They both have very similar playstyle where they just continuously shove and roam. And because nothing can match Rise's shove, literally nothing can match it. It's so cheap to shove the wave on Rise and so easy that they just continuously do it and then they go into river or dive bot. And it's super annoying for the enemy team because you never know where the mid laner is. So not much trading going on. I feel like Doinb can be playing this a little bit more aggressively. Because he has no summoners now and a shutdown, he's probably playing a little bit cautious. And Mo making sure not to shove the wave in too hard, otherwise he's going to get punished very hard. Level 6 now. It's going to be a skill matchup. As you see the Rise, the Jayce, sorry. With Jayce, man, like you always want to be queuing onto the wave and you can just grab so much poke because the AoE on it is way bigger than most people presume. We're going to be looking for a dive under turret here. Burns the Yasuo's, ooh, and he's going to drop down. Straight kill to the Talia. And I feel like Mo is playing this great. He's literally, his lane's given 2 kills and he's still not leaking kills. Picks up an assist, the Talia gets the kill. And at the end of the day, Doinb just playing a little bit too aggressive under tower there with the lead. Yasuo is actually pretty strong at the moment. Nowhere near as strong as Jayce though. But definitely, if he outplays a couple of like a 1 or 2 all-ins and pokes out the Jayce, maybe, just maybe he can get it. You can see Doinb is not afraid. Moving in, getting some autos off. I wish I had a chance to actually verse Mo's Yasuo. He's so clean at the champion. It's actually gross. You can see here, the flash was burnt earlier. Nothing you can do there. He gets collected. I grab a couple of platings. As Mo just puts that wind wall out to prevent the trading. It's a pretty common trading pattern from the Yasuo. Please call down again. He flash Qs. Jesus Christ, man. This Talia is just... If I was Mo, I would be fuming. I ain't gonna lie, I would be fuming because every single advantage is literally just coming from this Talia, not understanding how to path correctly around a losing lane. Ooh, I really want to see Mo go for the kill. Echo can die, but he's gonna try and grab that Herald up. 7-0 Xayah. Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa Xayah. It's literally just the same bullshit dash champion, isn't it? As Doinb's trying to hover, it's not really going to affect anything. He's going to grab this plating and probably back off. I'd like to see a Q. Ooh. Mo's going for it. He gets a 1-for-1, and he actually would have got that kill if the Echo didn't show up. He actually had that kill. No doubt, I actually think Mo's playing really well this game. He's literally just like his team is so far behind, but he's still looking for those solo advantages, and he would have had it that matchup there, 100%. The only time I see Mo int is when he's like not try-harding or talking to chat a little bit too much. That's the only, like, he literally just does that a lot, like way too much. If he didn't do that, he'd be able to climb so much faster. But obviously, like, you can't do that. But that would just be insane to watch him do like an off-stream grind or something. See how far he actually can get limit testing. Yumi goes in bot with a teleport, picks up the 2 kills. He's 6-2 now. Absolutely massive. As we get into this skirmish, I don't think really anything's gonna happen from this. Mo's stuck into the Talia wall. Oh, the Jayce gets picked up by the Morgana Q, and he's going to drop there, giving him shutdown to the Morgana. God, that Is that the worst feeling or what when the support gets the big shutdown? So this video, I wanted to touch on Nemesis talking about how Doinb is one of the worst mids, if not the worst mid of the tournament. And I just cringed like so much when I heard that. Because if you define like mechanics and laning prowess, like your ability to like completely dominate a lane and your presence in lane, if you count only that as towards being like a good mid laner, then yes, Doinb is probably one of the worst. But Doinb excels at everything else more than so many other mids. His macro, his roams, his positioning in like mid-game team fights, things like that. Just the utility he provides, even with those type of timers, things like that. And the shot calling and the talk and the team, he just offers so much that's not included in just a strict laning phase that Nemesis, I feel, is looking and talking about. If you watch any type of Doinb's, like, if you watch any of Doinb's games, man, he's never like lane dominating. He's literally shoving his wave, then moving towards the best lane to roam towards, getting his laners, get his junglers ahead, and synergizing with his team. So I think it kind of sucks that that comment was made. I understand why you would make it, but I also think like any, you know, logical person understands that there's just defining your like your micro in lane is not you as a whole as a mid laner. I think there's a lot more to it. That's just, like same like thing about Dopa. Like, is Dopa really mechanically gifted? No. There's a lot of way better mechanical mids than Dopa. Like it's everything he does outside of his lane that is going to be contributing, like his wave management, things like that. It's going to contribute a lot more towards the game than him just getting a better, like 1 or 2 good movements in lane that gets him a good trade. So yeah, I definitely think it's going to be interesting to see how he goes in finals against Caps. I think they both have similar playstyles, to be honest. I think Caps is more mechanical. Doinb is just a little bit smarter. And I think that Doinb is happier to pull out spicy picks. But in saying that, that's probably like, they're honestly both equally happy. You can see the picks they pick out. Like Caps is down to pick bloody anything, man. I hope he plays like Pike mid or something super spicy in finals. It's going to be super interesting to see the picks and see the drafts, how they play out. Moving into topside, grabbing these free kills. Let me know in the comments below. I really don't think Mo or Yasuo, he couldn't have done anything this game. I think he played it well. Obviously, he's dropping a couple of deaths here, but look at, like, they're 10k down. His bot lane is 1-7. But yeah, guys, next review is going to be on Doinb's Rise. I'm very skeptical about recommending Rise. I think the champion's broken, but it's like, I don't know how, like, it's broken in the right hands. In like a mediocre person's hands, I feel like you're just better off playing something like a Mouse or an Any. It's so much more simplistic. Even though I think Rise is super simple now and the wave clear and the combos are easier, I still think it's a little bit more complex than something like the Any or something like the Malzahar, which is very straightforward. Finally, they're ARMing mid, okay. Turning down now. There's no way they've ruined this, honestly. The Rakan engage into the Jayce or the Echo would just be a free win. They're going to drop this inhibitor tower, are they? They're still trying. Mo actually has 2 items now. Is this game comebackable? Thoughts, comments? I don't think it is. You can see, like, when you're playing Jayce like this, you just want to continuously harass and poke as much as you can. Sit in the backlines, guys. Use your acceleration gate to help your team. You can see he's just getting free poke there on the Morgana. They're going to drop the inhib. I don't know if they can end here, though. The minions are just... There's just no minions, like, simply put. You cannot end without minions here. You probably... Oh, can he 3v1? There's no fucking chance. And he just ints the game away, honestly. It's actually getting within comeback territory, I'm not going to lie. Rocks the Edge of Night, looking for the Morgana. Goes in, Morgana gets the hourglass off. Zaya actually picking up a couple of kills. Burns that flash now. Ooh, this is a close fight. Where's Mo? Mo's in the backline. Oh, he's 1 health and drops. And they're probably going to run any mid. Ooh, what is it? It's 3v4. Can they stop the ports? Okay, Doinb fails his combo. Beautiful. You'll actually find that Caps failed as... Oh, he's going to clean these people up. You actually found that Caps failed his combo in the finals as well, in the semi-finals. He should get the auto off. Ooh, fuck, man. Caps failed one of his QE Syndra combos. It made me cry, honestly. It didn't end up mattering, but it's still... Sucks to see a missed combo, and you're going to see them clean up the game here. Pretty shitty game, honestly. I wish that Mo had a better chance to come in, get those 1v1s off, but Doinb, he definitely takes over the game. He has perfect early priority and roams towards the jungler, picks up a couple of kills there, snowballs the game, and it's definitely, to be honest, it's more bot side decided. Doinb had a good laning phase, but he had a couple of massive errors of just cocky judgment where he kind of gave a couple of shutdowns away when he shouldn't have, but at the end of the day, comes up with the win, and hopefully you guys have learned something. If it be something small, still something, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.